So this tutorial will walk you through how to install and run the Journalismo Story Details plugin. Um, it's pretty easy. Support's already built into the theme. Basically, you just got to install, activate, and run it. But there are a few things that do need a bit of explaining that this tutorial will walk you through. Now, normally when you set up the theme with your site, you'll see a box up here saying, please install these recommended plugins. Not showing for me now because um, just of other things going on with development. But you see, when you do that, click on the name. It'll help you install. But then there's also the way you just go through the uh, normal way that you would install plugins. Plugins, add new, and you search journals. And it'll be the only one you'll see. Click install now, and activate it. And then you'll go into one of the posts and talk a little about the U.S. women's national team since they did so well. And you'll see right here at the bottom, there it is. Um, Obviously, just to walk you through the options you have here. Um, Obviously, photo credit, give credit to whoever has the featured photo that you have, caption. Um, but all these are optional. Link to the featured video. Talk a little bit more about this later, just because there's some you can't exactly copy the URL straight from it. And then three story highlights, um, which appear um, to the side at the top of the post that really highlight things you want to talk about. So say um, this, we want to say talk about how the U.S. beat Japan. Um, you know, Carly Lloyd. Fastest. Uh, and maybe talk about how this is revenge. All right. And you don't have to do all three of them. You can do one. You can do two. Um, it won't mess anything up. So then you go here and you update, and it'll refresh the page. And you'll see the story highlights there. This will get fixed. Um, so you won't have to worry about that. Um, Now for the YouTube option, um, it's not too hard, but there is a bit of a difference that could frustrate you if you don't exactly know or exactly pay attention to how this works. Um, so with the YouTube, you can't take this um, URL. It won't play um, because the way it's activated is through um, using the embedded uh, code. This might change over time. There'll be, obviously in the changelog for the plugin, there'll be a note that says, hey, use the URL up top instead of the embedded URL. Um, and so just kind of have to be patient with that. But for the moment, you'll have to go to where you want to share, click embed, and then copy the source URL right here. Copy, paste, and plop it in there. And then refresh the page. And there you go. That's how to get the story details plugin to work to really make your post look really cool um, and whatnot. One thing with the featured video, um, the video will appear on a single post, and when it is the top story on the homepage, like we have here with a different one, but it will not show necessarily here in the featured uh, photo section um, anywhere else. Just so that kind of saves page loading times and whatnot. So uh, just a heads up, but most people see it in a single post anyway, so it won't matter too much. But other than that, that's all the tutorials for Journalism of a Theme. Um, check it out. Hopefully coming out soon. So thanks and have a fun time with the theme.